Natalie with the Fifth Journey. We're going to do a longer workout today on the mat. So let's go ahead and lie down and start with the 100. Find a nice comfortable position, imprinting your spine into the mat. Lift one knee up at a time and lift them straight at the ceiling. Now if you want to keep them bent, you may do so. If you want to bring them down to a 45, you may do so as well. I like to go into a bit of a first position with my legs turned out, my heels pressing together in my inner thighs. So lifting your upper body up, you're going to beat your arms from the shoulders and pulling your belly button to your spine. You're going to inhale for 5 breaths and exhale. You ready? And inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. And we're halfway, and I do use my fingers because otherwise I do lose track. And in. And out. And in. And out. And in. And out. Keeping that trunk stabilized, and in. Last set. And out. Good. Staying lifted, I want you to bend your knees down. We're going to do the reach around. So you're going to exhale as you squeeze your obliques, keeping this line of motion, this plane. Reaching the arm long. Inhale to return. And exhale to the other side. We're going to do 5 sets. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. 2 more sets. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and lie down. Placing your feet on the mat, we're going to do the roll up. So you're going to have a nice neutral spine here. Legs are about hip width apart, arms come in up over the head. You want to make sure you maintain a C curve with your head, or excuse me, with your spine the entire time. You're going to inhale. Now you're not going to throw the movement. So I'm going to inhale, lifting my chest, neck, and everything off the ground. Nice C curve. Exhale to get a nice stretch. And inhale to come up. And I'm going to tuck my seat, exhale, and then roll back down. You don't want to throw the movement. It's very controlled. And inhale, come up. Pulling that navel towards your spine. Exhale to reach long. Inhale. And exhale. Down. And you will move a little bit on the mat. That's totally fine. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Now you want to try to avoid using your legs to pull yourself up. You want to initiate the movement in your stomach and your abs. Although it is very difficult not to move those legs just a little bit. So what I mean by using your legs, I mean by doing this. You don't want to do that. So inhale, pulling your belly button in, exhale. And I lost count, so we're going to do 5 more. And inhale, exhale over, and inhale, and exhale down. When I'm talking through it, I can't count at the same time. Inhale, and exhale, inhale, and exhale. Inhale. Now the more of these you do, you can get a little bit deeper in the stretch as you get warmed up. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. Inhale. And exhale. Okay. Inhale. And exhale. Go ahead and stretch out nice and long. All right, bring those legs around, arms around, excuse me. Legs are in. I'm going to grab behind my legs to pull myself up. And we're going to do rolling like a ball. So come to the front of your mat, and you're going to balance with your seat slightly tipped back. Now when you're doing this, you want to have a complete curve of your back. You're going to roll back up to your shoulders, not your neck, but to your shoulders. So wrapping your arms around your legs, you get a nice C curve right here. And you're going to roll back and then rolling back up. Try to get your balance. Let's do it again, rolling back and coming back up. Rolling back, coming back up. Roll back, coming back up. Let's do two more. Rolling back, coming back up. Oh, I lost it. And last one. Rolling back and coming back up. Good. Okay. Grabbing one of your legs. So I'm going to go ahead and grab my back leg. I'm going to put my hand on my knee and my outside hand, stay on his leg, on my ankle, pulling it into my chest. As I go down, I'm going to keep everything curved in. My other leg is going to go out straight for a single leg stretch. Okay? So we're already in the position right here. Now I do have my leg back and put it into the mat. So I'm going to pull in and then I'm going to switching my hands. Chest, trunk, everything is lifted, shoulders are down. Pulling it in and switch. Now when you do this, you can do, there's different breathing exercises you can do depending on how fast you're going. So we're going to do inhale on two legs and exhale on two. So I have in and out. And in and out. And in and out. And in and out. Let's go ahead and do two more sets. In and out. And in. This is the last one. And out. All right, hugging those knees in. Hands are down by your sides, taking your legs out long with a neutral spine. We're going to do leg circles. Now these are a larger leg circle. So there's a small leg circle and then a large one. So with your legs, you're going to take your legs straight up and then you're going to cross it over the center line of your body without your hip coming off the ground and then coming straight up again. So we're going to do it 3 times. Your legs will be turned out and then you reverse it. So again, straight up, crossing over center line, straight up, crossing, and then you reverse it, crossing over, and then straight down, okay? So lifting it up, cross it over, and down. Lift it up, cross it over and down. Lift up, cross it over and down. And reverse it. Cross it over, and exhale down. Cross it over, and exhale down. Cross it over, and exhale down. Now switching legs, lift straight up, cross it over, and lift up, cross it over, nice and controlled, lift up, really stable in those hips. Let's do one more, cross it over, and then reverse it, and going down, and up, and down, and up, last one, down, and up, good. Bring your knees in. We're going to go into single straight leg stretch. So lifting your chest up off the ground, you're going to straighten one leg straight up towards the ceiling. Grab as high as you can while maintaining your core. Okay, so if you're here, bring your leg down. Okay, the other leg is going to go out above the mat or at a 45. So you're going to gently pull twice and then switch. Pull twice and switch. Pull twice and switch. Pull twice and switch. So exhale and exhale. Lifting that chest up, shoulders are down and relaxed. Let's go ahead and 2 more sets. And last one. Good. From here, going into the crisscross. Knees are going, you're going to have one knee in, the other leg straight, just like how you did in the single leg stretch. Hands are behind your head. You're going to lift up. This is not fast like a bicycle. So I'm going to take my shoulder. Instead of thinking about your elbow, I'm thinking about taking your shoulder. You're going to look down that opposite arm, and then you're going to switch. And then switch. It is very slow, pulling that belly button into your spine, imprint on the floor. So inhale as I switch, exhale as I twist. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Let's do a couple more. Inhale and exhale. Inhale. And last one, inhale and exhale. Good. Pulling your knees in towards your chest. We're going to do a double leg stretch. Hands are going to be reaching out long like you would the 100, and your chest is lifted. You want to keep your trunk in this position the entire time. The arms are going to go up by your ears and then circle around. I'm too close to the door. And as your legs, as your arms go out, your legs are going to go out to a 45-degree angle, okay? So lifting up and reach out and exhale. And we'll do 10 of them. And 3. And 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. And last one. And 10. Good. Relax down. Back on my mat. We're going to do a little bit of a back stretch now. So grabbing behind your legs, go ahead and roll yourself up. With your feet about mat width apart, about hip width apart, a little bit wider. You're going to sit up tall. So from here, we're going to do the spine stretch. So I kind of like to think about this as like the zombie stretch. So you're going to sit up nice and tall. Arms are out straight. Now from here, I want you to exhale as much as you can, pulling your belly button to that back wall and exhaling everything out. So I'm going to exhale, really, really, really curve, reaching forward, and inhale to come back up. And exhale, and inhale to come back up. We're going to do 5 of them. Exhale, and inhale. Shoulders are down. Exhale. And inhale. Last one. Exhale. Keep those feet flexed. And inhale. Coming up. Okay, moving on into the saw. Arms are going to go straight out to your sides. Palms are down. Nice, tall, and lifted. Shoulders are down. With the saw, you're going to twist and take your pinky finger alongside your pinky toe. And exhale as much as you can, looking towards that back arm, really getting a nice twist. Inhale to come up, and exhale to twist back. And lift, inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale, and inhale, and exhale. And as you can see, I hit my jingle bells. I love Christmas time jingle bells. I know it's not Christmas anymore, but I also have kids and like to go out this door, and that's the only way I can hear them sometimes, to know where they are. Up. Let's go ahead and do one more. One more each way. Now when you do this, try to keep the opposite foot flexed. So what happens usually is people will push with that opposite leg, so make sure you keep it nice and flexed. And then coming up. Okay, we're going to move on into a few of the side leg kick series. So taking your body to the back of the mat, and you're going to be lifted up on your hand. Make sure you're nice and long here and neutral. You're not slouching down into your arm. You're not leaning forward or back. So you want to find this nice comfortable position. Have your abs lifted, so I'm not pushing everything down to the mat. I'm nice and long and lifted. So my back is along the back side of my mat. My feet are going to be close to the front of the mat. Hand is right in front, just for stability, trying to keep everything nice and neutral. So the first thing we do is the double kicks or the kicks front. So we're going to flex our foot, kick twice to the front, and then point to the back. We're going to do 10 of those, okay? So you have kick, and point. And here's 2. And point. And 3. Now I'm keeping my hips nice and stable. 4. Exhale. And inhale. Here's 6. And 7. 8. And 9. And 10. Next we're going to do the Batmas. So So turning your legs equally out. You want to stay within the range of your hips. So your leg may be slightly to an angle. It doesn't have to be straight up. So all we're going to do is bottom up and then come down. So I'm going to lift up. It is control. I'm not whacking it up there. And I'm actually going to flex down and squeeze my hamstrings together. Lift up and squeeze. Up. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Going on to 2 small circles, so little bitty circles going back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we're going to do something that's kind of like a bicycle, excuse me, not a bicycle, it's a passe and a lift. So you're going to go up to a kind of triangle position and then lift up from there. So you're doing a developing. So we're going to lift up. Now, one thing real quick, if your bottom foot starts to cramp, just relax it. Don't have to keep it pointing the whole entire time. So we're going to lift up to the side of your knee, straighten up from there, and then back down. Up. There's 2. We're going to do 10 of them. And 3. And 4. Make sure those hips are nice and even, and it doesn't have to be straight to the ceiling because we're not made that way. We have bones and glutes and muscles and all sorts of things in the way. Lift up. Let's go ahead and do 5 more. Here's 1. And 2. 3. Nice long lifter through that back. 4. And 5. Okay, from here I'm going to take this top leg around in front of me. Now, if you can, just have it planted there, put your hand here, or if you want, you can grab it. You're going to flex the bottom foot, heel, knee, and everything towards the ceiling, and we're going to do leg lifts. So try not to roll forward, but rotate the hip socket, and we're just going to 10 lifts the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Relaxing down, take your top leg down again. Turning both legs out, squeezing your heels together, inner thighs. We're going to do double leg lifts. So for this, I'm actually going to come up just a little bit, lifted through my chest, so you're not slouching, and I'm going to plant my hand in front of me, lift 10 times. 1, 2, try not to roll back. 3, if you have sensitivity in your hips, you can always put an extra pad under there or an extra towel. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, lifting up, and 10, shoulders down. All right, laying back down. We're going to do the bicycle now. So we're going to lift front, bend it in, and then stretch it back. Now don't stretch it so far back that you're here. You want to keep it parallel to the floor, and then you bring it front. We're going to do 3 each way. Here's 2, and 3. Now reverse it, bend it in, bring it front. 1, ooh, lost it there. And 2, and 3. Last time we're going to do large circles or rond de jambe. So you can take it up to your angle, bring it around front, and bring it back, and then reverse. We'll just do 3 each way. So lift up, using the hand, bring it around. Here's 2, and 3. And reverse it, front. 1, and 2, and 3. It's really good for the hips. All right, we're done on this side. So let's go ahead and swing it around to the other. Let's do a real quick stretch, a little bit of a mermaid stretch. So taking that legs in the opposite direction, I just want you to lift up and over. So get a nice stretch of the hip you just worked. Okay, now taking it down to an angle, pushing down into that supporting hip. Good. All right, let's go ahead and do the other side. Repeating it all. Lined up. Okay, so beginning with the kick front. So we have flex, 1, and point back 2. There's 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then we have 10. From there we have the Batmas, turn the legs out, 10 of them, lift up and flex down. And 2, flex down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. The other side always goes a lot faster. Excuse me. Small circles, 10 front. Roll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other way, and roll 1, 2, lifting up, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we have the développé. Bring it up and extend out. Now I'm not concerned if you have a perfect passe or if you're in front or behind. That's not the focus here. 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7. Sun's coming out. It's going to be a warm day today. 8. Not ready for it yet. 9 and 10. Bring your top leg around for the inner thigh lift. Foot is flexed, heels to the ceiling, and lift 10 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, that sounds warm. 9 and 10. Taking both legs down, both leg lift. Coming up on your elbow, lifting through here, but still pushing that shoulder down. 10 lifts, ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, whew, and 10. Coming back down with the bicycle. Front, bend it in, and carry it. And 2, bring it in, carry it. And 3, now reverse it, and 1, and 2, and 3. We have the large circles or the rond de jambe, lifting straight up, carry it around. Make sure your hips are staying stable. Lift up and bring it around. And 2, and 3, and other way. 1, and 2, and 3. Good. Go ahead and push yourself up. Take your legs to the other side. Get a nice stretch. Pushing down this opposite. I'm not pushing down this hip. I'm pushing down the opposite one. Shoulder down. And then reaching over towards the side. Now we're going to do a quick standing exercise. We're going to do the Pilates push-up. So coming to the back edge of your mat, hopefully you can see me. You're going to roll down, do 3 walks out with your hands to a plank, 3 tricep push-ups, 3 walks back in, and then rolling up. If you want to go down to your knees, make sure that your knees are lifted towards the ceiling so that you're on the front edge of your knees and not on top of your kneecaps, okay? So, inhale, exhale, rolling down, and walk out. 1, 2, 3, 3 tricep push-ups, 1, and 2, exhale, and 3, walk back in, 1, 2, 3, and rolling up, squeezing with your glutes while you roll up, and do it again. We're going to do this 3 more times. Rolling down, walk out, 1, 2, 3, inhale, exhale, 2, and 3, walking it back in, squeeze your glutes, rolling up, and back down, walking out, 1, 2, 3, walking it in, squeeze your glutes, roll up, and last time, walking out, pushing it up, 1, and 2, and 3. Go ahead and drop those knees down. Sit back really quick and get a nice stretch. Nice deep breath. Good. Okay, coming forward. Lying on your stomach, prone on your mat. We're going to do single leg kicks. So, kind of in a swan position. Your chest is lifted, shoulders are down, stomach is up and engaged. All you're going to do is, with your legs parallel, you're going to beat one heel in towards your seat, and then you're going to switch. It doesn't seem like much, but it's a really good quadricep stretch, as well as a hamstring workout. Now, I want you to flex and point. Flex and point. Lifting up, flex and point. Flex and point. Let's do a couple more. Flex and point. Lifting up, flex. Last set. Flex and point. Flex and point. Pushing back down into the shell stretch. Tongue twister. Release your back. We're almost done. We just have a few more things we're going to do. Okay, coming forward into a plank, we're going to do what's called the leg pull down. So straight arm plank, hands are directly under the shoulders, fingertips are spread wide, tucking the feet under, lifting everything up. Head is in line, abs are pulled in, core is engaged. So you're going to lift one leg, going to rock back and forward, and bring that foot down, replace it. And then you switch. So lifting up, rock back and forward, and bring it down. If you have any sensitivities in your wrist, you can do this from your elbows or you can do it from fists. If you have sensitivities in your ankles, then you can just hold the plank and just do a lift. Back. Point. Back. Let's do a couple more sets. Remember those abs, pull them up. Don't think about pushing them down. A lot of times I see people when they're doing planks, they're actually pushing their stomachs down towards the ground. You want to just think about lifting up the ceiling. Last time. Good. Bring the knees down. Sit back on your heels real quick. We have one more thing to do, just for fun. Comes the forward edge of the mat. So we're going to do the seal. We did the rolling like a ball a little bit earlier. So you still have the nice C curve with your back. But this time your legs are open wide and you're going to reach through your ankles, through the opening, the diamond opening, and grab onto your ankles, finding your balance. When you roll back to your shoulders, you're going to beat your feet 3 times like a seal. So it's a lot of fun and it's a nice massage for the back. Tucking everything in, rolling back, beat 1, 2, 3, and then come back up. Rolling back, beat 1, 2, 3, and then whoop, I went too far. And then coming down, 1, 2, 3, and then come up. Nobody's perfect. Everybody does this for themselves. Make sure that you're doing it for yourself. Do not try to match everybody else. If you can't get up sometimes, that's okay. If you go too far, that's okay, as long as you are still working on it. Let's go ahead and do one more. Rolling back. And then, oh, see, I about lost it again. Coming up. And we're going to do one more shell stretch, and then we're done. So rolling over on your mat. I'm going to have you open your legs a little bit wider this time to get a deeper stretch. Nice long back. Open up through the rib cage. Deep breath. Go ahead and rotate your hands in. Palms to the ceiling. You guys worked really hard today. One more deep breath. And walk yourself up. Thank you so much for joining me. You guys are done for the day.